Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. 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 20. Hey folks, just give me a minute or so till I just get set up. Hey folks, just okay, I think we're ready. Hey everyone, it's Mentalhaggis cosplay here, and this is my first ever gaming stream. If you hear a bit of an echo, it's just my laptop, just to make sure that the audio is sounding okay. Again, this is my first time ever doing like a gaming stream before. I'm wanting to try some new stuff on the channel since, because of COVID, I'm having to change a lot of my content at the moment since I can't do much cosplay stuff or film at cons, so I'm having to experiment with a lot of different stuff at the moment and see what sticks, see what fits. But this is my first ever gaming stream, and as you see, I'm about to play Crash Bandicoot 4. Be easy with me guys, this is be gentle with me guys, it's my first time doing this kind of stuff, so be gentle. But yeah, I'm playing Crash Bandicoot 4. Oh sorry, audio just went there. Be gentle. But yeah, I've had a good history with the Crash Bandicoot games. Like, here's my brief history of the Crash Bandicoot games before we got started. Crash Bandicoot 1, first played it during summer events, kind of like when you're off the school and you get to play like, when you're, let me start that again. I first played Crash Bandicoot 1 during like those kind of summer events, like when you're off the school and you've got nothing to do but go to like this kind of fun club, like summer club, where you go to like the town hall and it's got like bouncy castles and rows of PlayStations and you play games and that. And that was my first time playing the first game before I actually owned a PlayStation. So the second game, Crash Bandicoot 2, my aunt owned, and it was amazing. Like, and Crash Bandicoot 3 was my first proper Crash game when I finally got a PlayStation, and it was really, really cool. Like, I love all the games and Crash Team Racing and getting the trilogy. So here we're going to play Crash Bandicoot 4. I've already got like a save file set up for this game which I've been playing, but I'm going to make a separate save file just for like doing these streams. So this will just be like a save slot for these games. Well, the original was my own name, so I think we'll call this M for Mental, H for Haggis, and C for Cosplay. So now we've got Mentalhaggis Cosplay. Be sure to like comment and sure to like leave comments, guys, because I'd love to chat with you guys while I'm playing this game. And here we I'll get my headset on. Modern or retro? Modern or retro? I'll go for modern for this one. So guys, let me know if you've got Crash Bandicoot 4. Let me know what your thoughts on the new game is, because I'm interested to hear. So let's start. Again, I really apologise if I stutter my words or kind of fumble on some stuff. Again, like I'm still getting used to like talking on camera, or I guess free audio in this case. I'm getting used to it. Again, this is my first time, so be gentle. If you haven't played the new Crash game yet, it'll be interesting to see it from my playthrough for you.
Crash Bandicoot. At last, I, the great Neo-Cortex, have you right where I want you. And now, the final blow!
It's really cool they got Cortex's voice actor back again, Lex Lang. He has that right balance of being funny and intimidating.
It's going to fail again.
At least Uka Uka and I attempt to free us from this prison. I won't sit idly by and listen to your inane ramblings for another decade. You
Look at these animations. If I was a kid, this would have blown my mind. Uka Uka, that was it. I remember when I first played Crash Bandicoot 3 and throughout the first two games, like Cortex was the big bad, and then playing Crash Bandicoot 3 I was like, wait, Cortex has a master and it's like an evil version of Aku Aku? Brilliant! Crash Bandicoot 4. In this timeline, Wrath of Cortex doesn't exist.
Great power has awoken. Crash, I fear it portends an event of reality-shattering proportions.
And Crash doesn't care.
Emanating from Insanity Peak. Quickly, we must go. Crash, Crash, Crash!
Alright, so here we get started in the game. Controls are working fine. And then, oh, hello Spyro. No! Don't leave me! Spyro! Okay. It's a nice little beach setup that I'm gonna vandalise. Also, a little Easter egg if you haven't done this in the game yet. So, Crash plays his own games. How meta. But if you do that for like all the Crash games, they'll give you a little trophy. And give him a little sombrero. Right. So we're gonna get started in this. Oh, I'm just gonna quickly sort my settings. Right, off we go. So of course we've got like, oh, no, my hat! Come back. Oh, there we are. Just let me go with the hat. Oh, never mind. So, like the first two Crash games, we've got like the starting level, which is Insanity Beach. And there's like a lot of callbacks to like the first game. The crab's like a little SpongeBob there, but it looks like, again, like the graphics are amazing. Again, we're really lucky to even have like a new Crash Bandicoot in the first place. Like, they definitely saw the success of like how the trilogy went. I find like when they released the trilogy, it was kind of testing the water to see if there would be enough popularity for like a a new next-gen Crash game, and I'm really glad it did, because this is just bring my childhood back, man. Like, even the Rolling Stones down there. But I won't lie, the difficulty in these new games. Okay, I'm talking to the lovely audience. But yeah, like, the difficulty in this game, man, it hasn't waned over time. Like, I would argue that this is the most difficult Crash, like the hardest Crash game that I've played. Like, if I was playing this like as my 7-8-year-old self, I'd be like tearing my hair out as is. It's like a lot of the boxes are really hard to find, but I like, now that I'm older, I'm playing these Crash games, the difficulty and the challenge has not waned. I'm not even gonna attempt for like a completionist in this way. I'm just gonna have fun, because if I spend like ages trying to doing the same levels over and over again, trying to like get all the boxes, then I'll just bore you all to tears. And also for my first live stream, I'm just gonna do it for about maybe an hour and a half. Just again, this is just like kind of testing the water, just to see how this does, if there's an audience for it. And hey Zoe, thank you for leaving the first comment on one of my live streams. Yeah, I'm gonna have fun, and god, yeah, it's real hard. And then we've got like the kind of rail grinding. I can't remember if this was in like the old 4th game, which we called Wrath of Cortex. I just missed that box. Ah well. It's also cool like how you get more gems in these games. So like each level has 6. And when you get to the inverted levels, it adds up to 12. So you get 3 gems depending how much Wampa fruit you collect. A gem if you complete the game in 3 deaths or less. A gem for like the usual, like if you collect all the boxes, and there's a 6th hidden gem hidden throughout the level which you've got to search for. So there is plenty to do, and that was one of the things I was wondering for, because this is like a $60, like £60 Crash title. I'm sorry, I was not paying attention, I was too busy believing. But yeah, like for like a £60 Crash game, I think a lot of people were concerned, like, is there enough in this that you're going to get your money's worth? And there's certainly enough to do. Come on David, you're better than this, come on! I don't know if these guys are chucking grapes. What? It's like kind of Splatoon berries or paint. What is it? These flowers? Okay, so what I was speaking about, the first hidden gem is actually quite hidden, but if you crawl underneath this hut and jump, then that's your first hidden gem. It's easy enough, but there's still like enough of a challenge that I missed it the first time. I also love how these new levels are much more intricate. Like the old levels that had a mix of like 2D, 3D and 2.5 animation, but man, these new levels, they go all over the place. Hiya Rosie, imagine working on this game when you've been a Crash fan since the first game when you're little. The graphics are gorgeous. Oh, exactly, like I can imagine that a lot of people who worked in this game played the original Crash games, because there's a lot of like little Easter eggs, and this game has a lot of effort and a lot of like passion behind it. So like, again, we're really lucky to have this game, and that's it. Like people who grew up with these games grew up to be game developers, and they're like, we really like these are games that we identify with. We grew up with these games, and we want to make them with next gen technology, and we want passion behind them. And I'm really glad that for my first live stream I got to do this game, because I knew like I would have a lot to say about it. Like I have a lot of history with this game, and I've got 2 gems from Wampa fruit right there. In my original playthrough I've been playing for like the moderns, so it's like you get like a life counter, but in this game they give you a lot of Wampa fruit, so for like every life you lose you get immediately back, but Again, you're given a death counter which can affect like you getting a gem or not. I also like the weather changes, and man, look at that, that's so intimidating. The new masks in this game are quite cool. Like, again, like every good Crash game should have like a new kind of like style gameplay. I will say that if I had like, I'm gonna say this alright, I love this game. It's like arguably the best Crash game I've ever played. But if there's one thing, I've had to be nitpicky. I think if there's only one thing that I kind of miss, it's the old style of the warp rooms, and I'll show you what I mean like when we get to that in a bit. Again, it's not bad. I just kind of like miss the old one. But again, that's just like me picking it, like nitpicking and that. I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. I'm really, really happy with this game. Platforming, it's kind of like first Crash style. And again, like I messed up with like the box during the rail grinder. I'm so sorry. And again, like maybe I'll do like a completionist down the line, but again, like this is my first live stream. I'm just happy to be here, guys. Oh, that's something I'll do as well. Like if as I unlock more gems and skins, you guys can like choose. I'll let you guys choose what skins I wear. I've got a couple so far which I unlocked with pre-ordering the game and that, so I'll let you see them. Insanity Peak. Like going back to like the kind of map styles, I like how all the kind of like level areas are kind of encompassed all together. Like say in the old games like Crash 3, you get like the medieval level, then the underwater level, then a pirate level, then a dinosaur level. But these ones, it's like, okay, you get all the insanity levels, then all the dinosaur levels, all the ice levels are together, but there's enough variation between them that it's just not the same levels over and over again, which is quite nice. Very true, I'm so excited for this. Will you be doing more lives in the future, and will they be saved in your channel? I'm really happy that you're asking me that, because I was wondering, like, are people going to enjoy these live streams? Are they going to enjoy listening to me? Because I barely enjoy listening to myself. Yeah, I'm going to do more of these if people want them. Like, I'll be happy to, and I'll find a way to save. If do they save automatically on my channel? If I'll find a way, like, so like people can like rewatch them. But thank you. Sometimes there's stuff hidden at the top of these ropes. So this is the second level in Insanity Beach. So it's what's it called? Ah, never mind. It's just like kind of cave level. One thing that I know a couple people complained about is the kind of like yellow dot that helps kind of guide like where you're gonna land when you jump and that, but I don't mind. I'm not gonna lie, I have really depended on it in this game. And you've got some of the like Crash like moves, like in previous games you would have to like beat bosses to unlock, like the double jump and like the no, I just had the body slam, but like you need the double jump in it, and I think the double jump mechanics in this game are much easier. Like you can like do the double jump even as you're like on your way down. Again, attributing to like the difficulty of this game compared to the other ones. Post in the comments below. What was your first Crash game? What console was it on? Because I'm interested to hear your feedback. Again, like the first Crash game I owned was Crash 3. The first one I ever got to borrow was Crash 2, and the first one I just played outside of my own consoles was Crash 1. Like these kind of like summer events and that. I did play like Crash Team Racing when that came out, like a year. Was that a year after Crash Bandicoot 3? Like it was I grew up with PlayStation, and like when I was a kid, I only got like a Nintendo 64 for like Pokemon Stadium and for the Pokemon craze. I never got to play Mario Kart until like I was in high school. So Crash Team Racing was my first karting game, and it still holds up. Like I got the, what was it called again? Nitro Fuel, like the remake of Crash Team Racing. It still holds up as its own game. Crash Bash was okay. It was just like a fun little like kind of party game. It was good for like when I had like friends around that. And Wrath of Cortex for the PS2, I didn't get. I think I got that like a car boot sale. Twin Sanity got like a second-hand shop, but it was damaged, so I could only play the first half an hour. And Crash of the Titans, what I got for the PSP, and it was okay, but it was too much of a sideways turn from the regular formula, so it kind of put me off. So I played Crash 1 first. My dad had the game, and my mum forced him to let me play as a kid. Ah, that's awesome. Like, it's funny, like, cause like a lot of us, like in the kind of like 20s and hell even fairs, like that could like first played the game, like first Crash Bandicoot's like 24 years old, man. 1996 the first game got. That was like at the birth of the first PlayStation, and it's funny to think like how much time has passed. But like, yeah, I remember like playing a couple of the Crash Bandicoots with my dad and that. Yeah, but I would bring the PlayStation over, and again, like my aunt, like my dad's sister, had the second Crash Bandicoot in her PlayStation. That's how I first got to play it. It's got Captain Spada. For me, Crash 1, the PS1 we got for Xmas 1999. We don't talk about Crash at the time. No, we don't. Yeah, for as hard as this game is, I remember the original Crash Bandicoot being quite hard. Like it was much harder on like getting gems, because you had to collect all the boxes and not die. And there were some parts like you had to get like special gems to get like hidden areas. And I'll just be frank, I just like, when I was a kid, I just bet the first game with cheat codes. You know, back in the olden days when cheat codes were a thing, before online, before trophies and all that, there were cheat codes. Then that was back in the days before Let's Plays, when you were like, you didn't have anything to help you get for the game, so you just gave up and just made cheat codes to get you to end the level. I always watched my cousin play Crash 1 on the PS1, but the first game I played was Crash Entranced on the Game Boy Advance. I was addicted to it. Oh, there! I keep forgetting about the... Oh, wow. I mean, who is this guy? So, of course, like, if you play any kind of Crash game, you've always got to have like a level where you're getting chased by Boulder, Triceratops, or, as you can see, an Aztec god, I imagine. But yeah, I keep forgetting about like the Crash games on the Game Boy, because I didn't have them, but my friend Blair had them. I can't remember if he had the Entrance one or if it was the one where Crash goes to Spyro's world and Spyro goes to Crash's world. If anyone remembers them, I can't remember what they were called. But if you know what I mean, like they had like kind of crossover games, which at the time was kind of cool. Oh no, he's back again! And I forgot to mention, if you look back there, you see like a second gem. A little hidden gem back there. And yeah, if you run into like those kind of like skull gate points, they kind of like stun you for a minute. Let's get a slide and jump. Oh, he'll get that box for me. Thanks, pal. Miss any boxes, Creepy Bricks will get for me. Whoa! And I missed the box again. I love the Crash games on Game Boy and Game Boy SP. They were fun, like when I got to play them from a friend, they were a lot of fun. Oh wow, sorry, I just saw the views, guys. Thanks very much.
No way. Not in a million.
I do like these new masks, like, I like their designs and their voices, they are quite amusing. Oh, hey, Coco.
Get him off.
Crash, who's that?
He's my new friend!
If the quantum masks have returned,
Lanny Lolly?
Hey, Aku, how's it go? Is that a quantum rift?
Appears to be a door between
I need my inhaler.
Yes, the kind we keep shut. We have to go through, find my siblings, and fix this before.
Oh, we can fix that. Anyone got a quantum needle and thread, we can sew that right up.
Stupid.
Uka Uka unknowingly paved the way for our bright future.
I'm sorry, I just enjoy these cutscenes.
Generator is complete. Dominion
Yep,
over
yep,
all
yep,
of time and space will be within our grasp.
engine, embryo. You had some little project.
I like these two.
to tell me
I
about.
love how, like, Entropy has become the main villain and Cortex is just like, yeah.
hypnotize you and I.
And my potion will make me and them unstoppable.
Right, yeah, fine, sure. Have fun with your ray guns or whatever.
I like Engine and Embryo. They look like they belong in like a Lost Scooby-Doo special.
Our enemies are already moving against us, and we will prevail.
I like him. Like, he seems more intimidating than Cortex in this game. He's like the Tim Curry of the Crash Bandicoot games. I think this is where the Entropy meme was born. I think you're right, Scott. Alright, so again, like, here's the kind of new map design. Like, again, I miss the kind of old Warp Room style games, but again, this is kind of nice, and again, they have kind of new stuff with having it all, with each of the kind of level styles in one kind of place. And now I've unlocked the Mad Max world. I know a lot of folk were complaining about, like, oh, why is Crash taking selfies? It's just been millennial. And I'm like, yeah, well, Crash did 90s stuff in the 90s, and we might as well do, like, modern stuff in modern times now. In the 90s, it was all about sunglasses and backwards hats and being cool. But yeah, here's... I haven't locked the skins. Here's some of the skins I've locked. Here is Captain Crashman, Cyber Crash, and live streaming Crash. Same for Coco as well. I've got Cyber Coco, Cave Coco, and 360 No Scope Coco. But let me know, like, for the next level, do you want to play as Crash or Coco, and what skin would you like me to play them as? Answer me that. Why, just chat to the comments here. Hello guys, John Fitz 49. Hello, hope you enjoy the game. It's really good. It is amazing. Now, I got the game last Friday, and I've been playing it whenever in my spare time and that. Whenever I've not been working or doing YouTube stuff and that, but I've really been enjoying it. But man, is it difficult. It's like the first game style I've ever seen. That is true, Scott. I forgot about that. It is kind of like the style of the first level, where it's kind of like a linear style. That is true. I think I've been just too used to like the second and third kind of Warp Room style. But again, like, I like how it's all together. Lulani Loli Mask in Crash 4 is actually Invader Zim. Is it? Now you mention it, so it is. Like, I kind of miss it because this is kind of ashamed of me to say, but I never grew up with Invader Zim. I know, how dare I? But I need to actually watch it sometime and be like, God, why did I never watch this as a kid? Why did I only watch crap? Not heard anything yet. So for the next level, I'll play as Coco, and I'll just go for the normal skin then now. So we're moving from Insanity Peak to The Hazardous Waste, the year 2084. These are quite cool levels. Again, it's kind of like apocalyptic, kind of like Mad Max, kind of like. So if each level, if you unlock all 6 gems, you can unlock it like a different skin. And going by my track record, I'm probably not going to unlock many of these on this stream, but we'll see how it goes. Drink break. Oh, half an hour in. We've gotten like a lot of views so far for this live stream. Again, thanks very much, guys, for watching. Like, I know there's better things you could be doing for your Saturday night, so I'm really pleased you got to do this.
So we need the other masks to close the rift.
Oh, I've got like the Gamer Crash skin for this.
Around here somewhere.
Oh yeah, I can hear me. Engine's always got such a cool design and a voice.
We have a thing where we fight, he loses. It's a well-established dynamic.
Breaking the fourth wall there.
Backstage pass for you to get up close and personal with my weapon of mass percussion. I'm ready to rock.
Yeah, like you can unlock all 6 gems in the level to unlock like a new skin. So like, if you beat this, if you get all 6 gems on this level, you'll unlock a new skin, and then again do it at another level and you'll unlock another skin. So this is the Lani Lily mask, and if you've seen like the trailers, the gameplay trailers, you'll know that you can do like kind of quantum shifts, so you can unlock boxes that can't be reached. I don't know any other way to explain that because I never took quantum physics in high school. But basically, you just get like shift like objects in reality, and it is a fun concept. And you've got to like be like creative with the timing. And I'm just gonna quickly check something on my. There we go. But yeah, this is like a new fun like level of gameplay for these games, and it's always good to like spice things up. Shut up! That'll get you a wee trophy for you guys. Destroy like one of Engine's megaphones, and that'll get you a nice little trophy. Oh no! Again, like you need to like pay attention when you're pressing the buttons. Also, you can kill yourself if you phase into like objects. Like if you do it for like boxes, it's okay because like they're easily breakable. But I feel it's kind of like if you phase yourself into a wall, it'll kind of kill you. So again, don't do what I did. Don't be an idiot like me. What's my favourite Crash game? I kind of want to say this now, just cause like... And that is why I need the yellow circle. Is I have no depth perception in this game. I want to say... Easy answer would be this, because... Again, like, this is arguably the best Crash game by far. But... In terms of like nostalgia... I would have to say the second game. I know a lot of people go for like the third game and that, and it is good, but I kind of like the style of the second game more, like the levels, the music. Like the music in Crash 2 is that kind of like rocking style of music that I enjoyed even more than the third game. The third game's music is good, but it wasn't kind of Crash 2 level, and the music in this game is really good. Like there's a Mardi Gras level later on that I really enjoyed, and I think Crash Team Racing is in a league of its own. So yeah, I'd say like kind of Crash 2, both for like the kind of like the gameplay, the levels, and just also for like the nostalgic value. Is again, like I say, like I first played Crash 2 from my aunts, and I still remember kind of playing it at our old house in a PlayStation So yeah, it brings back a lot of nice memories. Jump on these barrels. Oh, and that's where the double jump comes in handy. Crash is my nostalgic Crash game. Didn't play free till much later on. Yeah. Funny story about Crash 3 is like, I think I got for my 9th birthday. I think, and that was a good birthday because I got 3 games for the PlayStation that year. I got Crash 3, Spyro the Dragon, and Bugs Bunny Lost in Time, if you remember that game. That was a good birthday of like 3 of those games. Also, fun fact, that way the TNT crates can't hurt you. I'm just gonna watch out for these Chancellor. Oh, forgot there was a second one. Shit. So I'm gonna... Sharks. Chocolates for the touch, so do not phase into nitro crates. Okay, so get the big oh, and 4 lives thing. Yep, 4 lives. I ain't getting the gem for this one. Parafinch, hey, thanks for coming to join my first ever live stream. I think I'm crushing it. I'm like, people are enjoying it, so like I'm really glad I'll get to like do more of these in future. Plus, it's fun just to get into play the new Crash game. Yeah, Crash 2 definitely for nostalgia. Yes. Like, I'm glad like people feel the same way as well. Like, I think there's quite a debate between like Crash 2 and 3. Like, was like the better Crash game? Oh, sorry, that's just me not paying attention. I'm getting to cosplay. I need the company. Oh, thanks for coming on. Yeah, I know it's your call. I just I know like some people are like unsure. I'm never sure like whether to use people's like real names on like these streams, but yeah, like I hope you're doing alright. Like it's definitely been a while since we last caught up. I hope you're doing okay. What cosplay are you doing tonight? I want to protect people's identities online. If they want to be protected, that is. Oh, missed that. Oh, good, that can come back. So, jump up there, slide, and jumpity jump, jump, jump. Bouncy, 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 and doof. Fair. I don't know, probably Taco. He's my comfort cosplay. Your Taco is Taco or Taco? Yeah. Your Taco cosplay is one of your best, and it's one that I definitely identify with whenever like I see it. It's like, oh, it's that cosplay that Cole cosplays as. Glad I missed doing cosplay. Haven't been to a con since February. Yeah. Really lucky I got to do 2 cons this year, like with CooperCon and Capital in the same weekend. And it was hard doing 2 cons that weekend, especially because I also had like the cold. But if I'd known ahead of time that those would be my only 2 cons that year, I would have appreciated it more. But I think that's the thing, is when cons are back on, we will appreciate more. Like, I was getting to the point, again, like, this is due to like my recent health as well, but like, I was getting quite tired and I just needed a break. Not that I wasn't enjoying cons, but I was getting to that point where I was starting to burn myself out. I haven't been 10 years yet. I think like some folk that I wasn't interested in like CooperCon or Capital or wasn't able to get off during that time, it's like, it has been like a shame. Again, like, hopefully like once the virus is done, we'll get to like meet up and hang out again. But at least the good thing with like there being no cons is that it's given people time to focus on other things and maybe in some sense save money. It's just making the best of a really weird situation and trying to talk and then get all these boxes. Yes! What cons are everyone looking forward to, like, when they come back? For me, definitely VN Con, because I really look forward to like going back to Amsterdam again. Let's get Capital, because it didn't have much for me the last 2 years I went. That's fair enough. Like, again, if you've been to Capital and you think maybe I'll give a skip because maybe it's the same as last year, there's nothing new that interests me, like, that's understandable. But yeah, it's kind of like if you had known ahead of time that that would have been your only con this year, then hindsight is a bitch. Sonny and Amy Kit for me. I'm really sad that Kit has been delayed because it's been 3 years, and Kit, like, I loved Amicon, and if I get a chance to go to Amicon again I will, but if I had to choose between Ami and KitCon, Amicon's a great con, but KitCon's an experience. And plus, like, SunnyCon, I just love going to Newcastle and just seeing everyone. Like, everyone every time I go down to Newcastle, everyone I know down in Newcastle are lovely. It's a lovely city. I would go down to Newcastle just to meet up with friends and that. And I think that might be like a little plan to do in the future. Probably the usual ones. Yep. Sci-Fi Con. Yep. I do like Sci-Fi Con because like it does like it raises a lot of good money, and they always have like good set pieces and that. It's always good to support that con. I have a friend in England I haven't seen in person since we first met in like 2016. Oh, well, hopefully, like, once, excuse me, once it is safe to like meet up again, we'll get to catch up and like friends we haven't seen in a long time. That's what I want to do. Is like want to travel more, like either by like leisure or just meet up friends and that. I plan me off at Sunny again this year. Oh, cool, I'm really sorry about that. Hopefully you'll get to do it, like, if SunnyCon's back on next year, you'll get to, like, pick up where you left off. MCM, Rycon, Decon, Hambridge, Newcon. Yeah, like, MCM, like, definitely Scotland, Birmingham and London, which I keep trying to go to, but fate keeps getting in the way. Decon definitely, and Rycon, I'll go to Rycon, but I think I'm gonna stick it to like summer or winter. Probably won't do both because there's not much difference between spring to winter. It's just if you go to one, it's kind of the same as the other one. Again, like, I enjoy Rycon. It's just like, why not just have both the day in the spring and day in the winter just be a 2-day con? But again, like, that's nitpick. I still like enjoy Rycon. Yeah, like the one in Chicago looked great, Scott. Have a Sonic group plan. Nice. Oh, I just ate a fender. Nice. Like, who was going to be in your Sonic group? Like, what characters did you have planned? What was your Sonic character going to be? Oh, and I missed a box. Yeah. Just kill myself because I want that box. Don't care about the lives anymore, I just want that box. Yep. Get on myself. But again, again, I just want to say thanks, guys, because like this is my first ever like gaming stream, and yes, got it. I just want to say, like, for my first gaming stream, like, getting this much views and getting this much feedback and, like, comments, people chatting in the video, like, it's been really, really nice. I was going to be Sonic, my friend Pam was going to be Tails, their partner was going to be a Shadow. I think it was another. Nice! So you've got, like, a good, like, Good character list there. So you got Sonic, Tails, Shadow, and like hopefully Knuckles and that. That'll be awesome. Like you never get to see many like Sonic the Hedgehog characters, let alone groups. So that'll be amazing to see if you do that for Sonic or Silver. Nice. You can have cause plans for next year, and I have Obi-Wan and Billy Butcher from The Boys in mind. That's cool. I need to think what cosplays I'm going to do, because I kind of recently put cosplay on the back burner, just to kind of, one, sort my health, two, just to kind of give it a little break to focus on other stuff. But I'm working on Victor from Corpse Bride, and I'm going to finish Muriel from My Hero Academia and the Pokemon Trainer from Sword and Shield. And when I get Twilight Princess Link done, because I was meant to do them this year for VNCon, and Charlie from Has Been Hotel. And I'm going to have to concentrate here, because this is a... Oh look, I've been impaled. For that, like, that real grinder there is quick. I blew myself up. See, this is where the difficulty is coming into play. Oh, so when you do like that body slam there, you're gonna miss that TNT crate. Doobie doop doo. Alright, wish me luck, folks. It's like there's like boxes underneath the rails that you've got to keep a keen eye for. This engine sound like Dr. Zoidberg there, cross between Dr. Zoidberg and Peter Lorre. Enough with this. Enough of the jumping already. Health comes first, don't worry, you'll get back to your hobby, especially since it's more just a hobby, it's a passion for so many of you. I can hear that. Oh, thanks, Rosie. It is, and I was getting to the point where like I was doing it so much that I didn't want it to become a chore. And I think even like when I go back to cons, I'm going to have some days where I'm not cosplaying. Because I think it's become so normalised where like every day at every con you've got to cosplay, maybe even sometimes do 2 cosplays in one day. But I remember when I went to RTX a few years ago, I cosplayed for the Saturday, but on the Sunday I just didn't have the energy, so I just went around the event in my civvies, and it was quite refreshing. Like, it's nice to just kind of explore the venue without being weighed down by wigs or sweating in costumes. So I think I'm just gonna what's the word? I'm gonna take it in moderation, like have some times when I'm cosplaying and sometimes when I'm not, so that way I don't burn myself out. Thing to do Angel Dust cosplay, I've been scared because I don't want people to hate me. No, Cole, you would suit Angel Dust, I would love to see that. Once the stream's over, I'm gonna show you the Gender Bend Charlie cosplay that I want to do. To let you see how that looks. But yeah, like your Angel, I'm excited to see how your Angel Dust would look if you do it. All cons are cancelled too where I live. Yeah, I think they've been like cancelled everywhere. But even if some cons are going on, it's not the sensible thing right now. I don't want to ask where you the area where you stay, Rosie. It's a weird thing to ask. Like, where do you live? That's like the kind of like yeah, all cons in like this kind of Scotland area, like cancelled for the moment, for the foreseeable future. Get the boxes, get the boxes, gotta concentrate and get the boxes. You gotta have like lightning fast reflexes for this part. Let's see. Boys and My Hero Academia crossover would have great photo-ops. That would! I'd still need to watch The Boys. What are The Boys on? Is it like Amazon or is it Hulu? There's so many streaming services that I can't. Stranger Danger, yes. Speaking of Stranger Danger, we've got a little war boy here, escaped from Mad Max. Witness this. Bosh. Oh, is it in Prime? I might have Prime, or my family might have Prime. I'll find a way to watch that and get. I can get The Boys and Good Omens like watched in one sitting. Be gone, TNT. That's an interesting way to deal with the TNT. Shh. At least the good thing like with the quit and shift button is you can do it quite quickly. So if you need to do it in like a rush. There we go. There's definitely like, a lot of creative ways that they've done like the kind of the quantum shift mechanic. I was never able to get into Good Omens. I struggle with live action stuff. But that's fair enough. Like everyone has their kind of likes, dislikes, and kind of tastes and things. I've heard like kind of a lot about Good Omens for like stuff that's either one really into Neo gaming, two anyone that kind of loves angels and demons stuff, or three anyone that just loves David Tennant and Michael Sheen. So I'll check that out. I will warn you, it's quite graphic in bits. I've heard that there's like. I've seen like The Boys is kind of like 18 and that. It's kind of like, I hear it's kind of like superheroes meets Game of Thrones and that. Alright. Oh, I almost forgot there's a little kind of hidden area down here. Oh, I almost mistimed that jump. Beat it. I love Dave Tennant, but I just watched DuckTales for him. He has been quite good in DuckTales. Like, I was late watching DuckTales and that, but now that I've got Disney Plus, I've been able to watch the new series, and he is good, and it's scaringly good. Right. Beat it, you Mary. I still need to see him in that Dez, that crime drama he's in where he plays the serial killer Dennis Nielsen. I know, I'm sorry Ingen, I should be paying attention to what you're saying, but I'm just talking with my friends. He is really good. Now I'm still going through like season 1. Oh, I just lost him. Yeah, I'm still going through like the episodes of like DuckTales, so I'll need to like watch more. I'll try and watch more this weekend. I've got like a back catalogue of stuff I really need to watch. Maybe heading up here. Wait. Yes, there is! I never noticed that thing for like, because I'm playing on modern where like it doesn't matter about the lives, but like the Wampa fruit goes into like the hundreds there. Nothing notable, I just find that interesting. Like, Engine's voice here, it's like sounds quite good. Like in some games, it's just kind of sound like a voice filler, but it sounds much better in this game. Like, is what I'm saying. Oh, I mistimed that. The voice actor for the blue triplet is the same one for movies. So that's right. I saw that. Like, I remember seeing like the voice actor for I guess say Dewey. I could be wrong. I just can't say like Huey's the red one, Dewey's the blue one, and Louie's the green one. I could be wrong. If I am, feel free to shout at me in the comments. I also found out that I can't remember what the name of the witch duck is, but it's Catherine Tate, so you've got the Doctor and Donna in DuckTales. Yes! It was Dewey. Yeah, dancer. My subconscious is a genius. Wait. No, this game is difficult. And I love it. Right, now, how did I do this again? Nope. Yes, got it. If I can do this just right. Yes! Hidden gem! If I could get a DuckTales group together, I would cry. That would be awesome. Like, I haven't seen a DuckTales group yet. Which DuckTale character would you be, Cole? No gem for me. Yeah, shake it, Coco. I may do another level or two tonight, seeing how it goes, because like this stream tonight has been like a great success so far. I'm only like an hour in so far. I was expecting this whole stream to fall apart, like technical issues and all that. So this has been like a plus for me. Oh. Crash compactor. For this one, I may go back to Crash, and I will go for. I'll go for Captain Crash, man. I'll do it for Coco as well. That way I've got a little set. Either Dewey or Louie. That'll be cool. Like, yeah, it'll be good to, if you get like cosplay group of Hugh, Dewey, Louie, Scrooge McDuck, Launchpad McQuack, oh, I am forgetting all the names again. Oh, what was it? There was Webby. Oh, Donald, of course. You gotta have Donald. And Webby's and I can't remember her name. And then you get the Beagle Boys, and then some of the villains. That'll be awesome. That'll be quite cool. Oh, let's Crash. Crash compactor. Ba ba da ba. I've seen a group cosplay DuckTales. It was quite cute, actually. Oh, that's awesome. I imagine it would be fun to cosplay as Scrooge McDuck, especially if you're Scottish. You can just nail the accent perfectly. Bless me, bagpipes! So, if you haven't played the game, you can collect these little flashback tapes. So they're kind of, when you finish the level, you kind of go into these kind of sub-stages, which shows archive footage of Crash before like the first game, going for like these kind of test runs, which you play as. So they're kind of like sub-bonus levels. Oh. There's a lot of hidden stuff in these like levels that you gotta have a keen eye. You gotta have a keen eye to like look for. This game definitely rewards those with hawk eyes. Again, I quite like these like industrial kind of like wasteland levels. You got these kind of like war boy like enemies. Notice that the like music in those levels is from the original versions, not the remix. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I know it's like playing like the I take levels so you've got like, oh, there's like the tune from like Heavy Machinery or Toxic Waste, and yeah, like a lot of tunes are like from like the first Crash Bandicoot games, so it's like definitely a little nostalgic thing there. Whoa! No! 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 Almost died. I want to keep it to 0 for the time being. Some hidden stuff in here. This kind of reminds me of that level from Overwatch. The one with the Junkers. The one that kind of like thing like Roadhog and Junkrat belong to. Can't remember the name of it because I'm in a Crash Bandicoot mode, not an Overwatch mode now. Halloween event's coming up soon, so I'm sure I'll get back. Ooh, I got distracted by the pretty light. I didn't realise it was a flamethrower. Must not get distracted by the shiny shiny. Right. More hidden stuff down here. Okay. Volume, man. Chicken them to shreds. I have seen like a few Crash Bandicoot cosplays in my time. Oh, that's a gem path. I'm glad the gem paths are back. But I've seen a few Crash Bandicoot cosplays, like a friend of mine, I know, called Lawrence, on Crash Bandicoot, and when I was down at one of my first CareCons, I saw a Crash Bandicoot group who did like Crash, Coco, Cortex and Engine, and I was like, as soon as I saw him I was like, oh, wait, I must get you for a video. The Truth One was made for gays and cosplayers, and I'm a gay cosplay, so I'm 5, and yes, it's like Spooky Season is definitely for us, and I know it's had been indoors and that, like not getting to celebrate it properly, and I was like, because I had to cosplay some for like Halloween, even though I was taking a break for cosplay. Like, God, the seasons are going so fast. We're now in October already. What am I going to do for Halloween? And I thought I'll do Victor from Corpse Bride because I need a new Tim Burton cosplay, and I look like Victor when I take off my Jack makeup as it is. So let's do it properly. Oh. I always have to concentrate for these real things because I'm always missing. I always have to like keep an eye out for boxes that I'm gonna miss. Let's see. Speaking of nostalgia, have you watched Digimon The Last Evolution? I want to, but I have got a lot of catching up to do for Digimon. I was during lockdown. I watched the first 2 seasons, like Digimon season 1 and 2. I haven't even watched Try yet, so I kind of want to watch Try and then watch the last movie. So yeah, I've got some time before I have my heart explode, or like my heart die. Yeah, I've heard that the movie is quite sad in that. I would love to cosplay as Crash Bandicoot. Do it! That would be awesome. Like more like Crash Bandicoot cosplays. I would love to do like one of the villains and that. Like, or Crash, I could do, like, Crash would be fun just because you get to just be goofy in that. Crash, Cortex or Engine would be like, for me. Yes. I've caught right on Netflix. I might watch it soon. That is a good point. I need to rewatch Corpse Bride to get into character and that. I'm kind of growing my hair out, so I'm not going to get that cut till after October, and I've been looking up for like grey or black kind of tailcoat jackets on eBay, so I can find a nice kind of Victorian coat for Victor, and I'll find like a ring somewhere that I can do for like TikToks. The makeup will be fun. I'll just mix some white cream face paint with foundation and then do the kind of eyebrows. Technically, does it count as cheating having like does this count as me taking advantage of my Graves' disease with the big eyes? Cheeky, but Right, how did I do this last time? Oh, I gotta keep some boxes because this is gonna be tricky. When you can be counting. Let's go. It's definitely been a time for like growing the hair out long, like even like my beard, like I've never had it this long, but I'm cosplaying as gonna do a Nightwing cosplay tomorrow, so it's gonna be shaved off. I'm gonna have to like think up more cosplays with beards. Oh. It's the thing when you have a lot of like cosplays which are like pre-anime boys because they have no facial hair. They have no chest hair as well, which means I have to shave a lot, especially for the free cosplays. Right. Good news, the bonus levels are still tricky dicky. Right, how did I do this last time? Oh yeah. High jump. Yes! Did it! So everyone else here, is anyone else thinking of doing like a lockdown Halloween outfit? Was even like... I wish I was a pretty anime boy. Don't we all, Cole? And to have a flat chest. I have kind of like, because of like the kind of dent in my chest, I think I kind of have a reverse cleavage myself. Took me loads of tries in some of the bonus levels. Like, yes, Scott, some of them are quite hard, but challenging enough that it's still fun. I've only rage quit 72 times in this game. Nice! Still going good. I'm just gonna... Whoa. Nope. Oh, I thought that was a death drop there. Whoop. Sorry, Tiny, I gotta get these boxes first. Inverted. Yeah, that's kind of what I've got at the moment. I keep getting told to get like a fake chest for doing like, you know that scene in Scooby-Doo 2 where Shaggy drinks a potion and he gets like a woman's body? I keep getting told to do that, and I'm like, no, I'm not buying like a fake chest. Someone's gonna crowdfund that for me. I'm struggling to get like a male chest as it is. Hopefully, like, once I get my health sorted out and I'll be able to like get exercise properly. This guy looks like he's escaped from a Borderlands game. Let's kill him. Haha. I reached clear at the dash level. I haven't got that far yet, where you slide dash on the moving platform or falling lever. Thanks, Scott. I haven't got to that level yet. I'll keep that on. It's the fact you can see the unedited actor in the mirror. Oh my god, that's right. Matthew Lillard's so nice. I'm really glad I got to meet him at Edinburgh Horror Con. It's a shame there was only one of that con. Need more horror cons. They're underappreciated. Right. There's something here. Nope. Nope, that wasn't it. Oh, that was it. There we go, and... Yeah, you were so lucky you got to meet Jess Hartnell, especially like with the new Animaniacs series coming out soon. I think that's on Hulu, but I'll find a way to watch that. It's really cool that they're bringing Animaniacs back, and it'll be interesting to see how they do it for like a new millennia. Again, like, it's the kind of thing I was talking about Crash Bandicoot, like, people who grew up with Animaniacs are probably now having a part with, like, people who grew up with the old Animaniacs are having a part of making the new stuff as well. Oh god, I remember this part was quite hard. Oh, no! I went too far! Right. Jumpy jump jump. Here we go. Yes! Now how do I get down? Oh, look at me go. Look at me go. Brilliant! He appeared in Retro Replay's latest video last night while Nolan North was playing about Crash 3 and installing this one. So you know what? I need to check that out. I'm gonna check that out right after like this this little live stream. So what do you guys think? One more level? I think we'll give the flashback tape a little go. Do 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 do. Just quickly checking my YouTube while the level is loading. Flashback tapes unlocked. Rewind time back to the 90s, play flashback tapes to experience Crash and Coco's training in the Neo-Cortex chase chambers. What do you say, guys? Give that one a try. We're going to go real back to the past for this one. Subject 218. Again, like, there's lots of stuff in this game that, while I wasn't I'm glad like there was more than I was expecting. Like, enough that it is kind of worth like the price of the game.
Experiment log. Bandicoot subject trial number 1.
I like the kind of like the date down there. It's like the 1st of January 1996. And the time kind of like fits with real time. Right, what's this tune from? I think it's one of the
crates are meant to be broken.
the castle levels, I think.
Placed as an impenetrable barrier.
Whoop.
I'll redesign the other tests.
Again, like the game is like the human in this game is like top notch. Oh, no! Ah!
Embryo, the Revivotron.
How to kill this? The floor is lava. Nope, nope. Don't want to spin the boxes right here because that's a ticket to certain death. Smashy, smashy. And big bounce. Yes. No, no, no! I will die here a lot, folks. I do apologise. So sit back, enjoy the sound of me bursting crates and this lovely retro Crash music. So I might be here a while. 2 seconds. Oh, just had to adjust something there. Nope, it's got that. 3, 4, 5. Yep, got it there. Those kind of like multiple. No. Those kind of like multiple bounce crates. I have to like count to 5 so I know like how many bounces I'll get out of it before like it breaks. So yeah, between Crash, like I've been trying to catch up in a lot of games recently because I was falling a bit behind while I was making like one of my cosplay videos. But yeah, playing Crash, I've recently got like a free-to-play RPG game for the PlayStation 4 called Genshin Impact, which is actually quite cool. Still need to play New Avengers game. Still need to get the Super Mario Trilogy, the new one for the Switch, and definitely want to get the new Hyrule Warriors, so I'm gonna have like plenty to play recently. Also I need to play, get back into Animal Crossing as well. I have the end song from Portal 2 stuck in my head. That is a good song.
He's still alive.
I miss playing the Portal games, they were fun. This is a triumph. Actually, I'm gonna play it so you don't have to hear me sing it. You don't want that. Or maybe you do, but I don't. Oh, never mind.
Now, sweet Bandicoot. Next time, perhaps.
Do 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 do. I can't remember the words. It has been a while since I last played the game, but at least we're all here still alive. Nah, I never said I was a singer, folks. Maybe when I get my new like microphone for videos, maybe I'll at least sound a little bit better. Whenever I try and do like singing, it always sounds like Eddie Vedder like snoring in his sleep. That's my singing. Oh, yeah, 118.
First test complete. Well done, subject.
Well done. But I think I'm going to leave it there tonight, folks. Again, I've said I was going to make it like an hour-long stream tonight just to test the water and see how this goes. And this has gone like much better than I thought it would. Like, yeah, I'm really glad you got to stick around and watch despite my awkward ass. But thanks so much, guys. Like, I've still got like 8 viewers like watching me now. I've got like 4 likes in the video, and like almost 100 people have commented tonight. Like my close friends and all. Like, thanks so much, guys. I'm gonna leave this here tonight. Hopefully this will save the video, so folk can at least still keep coming back to watch it. I never know how to end these videos. I'm always so awkward, but thanks very much, guys. If you comment down below what you liked about this video, and be sure to like and subscribe. To my friends who watched tonight, thank you so much for taking the time to like be a part of this. Good night, I'll send you that picture I was talking about in a bit. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I will see you guys in hopefully another gaming livestream video. Take care. Thanks, Scott. Now, how do I end this?